Hi there, Scott Action Jackson here, and honestly, I've not been able to post or make much for my YouTube channel here for a long while, let alone for any of my video channels, cause I've been a bit busy with life and stuff. But I wanted to give a well, I guess it is just a slight update, not really much, cause as per usual, there's always a lot of things I want to get to and planned on getting to, but we'll just see how it goes. Lately, I've had this weird idea to continue this weird, I guess, fan casting. I did it a while back with the live action Hercules that Disney said that they were going to do. I tried to do my own spin on how I would cast it. And I'm going to try to do some more fan casting, but with something else, a few other things that I kind of know. One, how I would fan cast a live action Thundercats movie. Another part of the fan casting would be a live action James Bond Jr. Now, of course, the Thundercats, there's been lots of talks about an actual Thundercats movie for a long while. Hell, I think there's still has been talk within the past couple of years about them doing something, but they never really pulled the trigger. Now with the James Bond Jr., I'm just shocked and surprised. I mean, with as long as James Bond has been around, and they know that there was a James Bond Jr. cartoon show, or at least they should have known, I'm surprised they didn't try to get on this. Because it might be a way to continue James Bond just in a different way other than having James Bond be a woman or James Bond be black or have James Bond be Asian or something like that. I mean, of course, 007 is just a code name. It can be. But using the name James Bond, you could have James Bond Jr. where it could be an actual son of James Bond. Of course, I don't know how you reveal the mother, but concerning James Bond had been sleeping around so many women, most of which are dead. But yeah, those are the two things I have up my sleeve for like some fan casting, which I might add some more to it, some more ideas, but it just depends. Also, I was going to go back to the musical comparisons as well. It's weird. I was going to try to tackle the Music Man versions. And while I started watching some of the Music Man, well, both versions, luckily there hasn't been a third version. But meanwhile, between when I first announced that I was doing these musical comparisons, and now there's been a few additional versions of Annie. So that's throwing a little bit of a wrench in that, but that's when and where I get to that one. And I've been working on the Wrestling What If ideas. I've been typing that stuff up. Gotten quite a bit with the Owen Hart one, as far as writing it. I'm afraid I haven't made much progress on Ruxpin Abridged. I've come up with a few abridged ideas, but none of which I pulled the trigger on, mostly because one that I'd like to do, I cannot figure out the correct voices, and or it's Disney owned, the original source. So yeah, that's kind of been my update. As most of the normal action talk stuff I would normally bring up, like maybe some news articles, have kind of just passed on by. I know I could have brought up some more action figures that were announced, but I didn't in time, so I'm afraid I'm just not as active on this channel as I wanted or hoped to have been. I mean, I could probably turn on my PlayStation 4 and do a stream that way, I could put on the OBS Studio and try to stream some old school games that way too, but with the way that my life has been going with work and all these other things, it's been difficult to actually put stuff out. So yeah, that was just, like I said, a bit of an update. So yeah, if I'm lucky, I'll be posting some new stuff at some point soon. If not, oh well, I'll still be getting around to working on some stuff. So until next time, bye.